내 옆에 너와 햇살이 녹아 잠에서 깰때 이곳은 너와 현실을 벗어나 You got me daydreaming tonight. 하늘 맑은 날 그날 너와 Out at the bar, right in the bar. There's no need to cry. 하늘을 닮은 널 우와 몸에 안고서 sipping a wine. Let's stay through the night. 창가에 앉아 너를 가만히 보다 눈을 감으면 내겐 더욱 선명해 너와 그린 매일이 Girl you got me daydreaming to down yeah 하늘 맑은 날 그날 너와 Out at the park, right in the bar. There's no need to hide. 하늘을 닮은 널 몸에 안고서 sipping a wine. Let's stay through the night.
Move, Ebony, so I don't accidentally step on you with my chair.
Laying down on you, whispering to you, daydreaming with you, igniting this time. 너와 함께 이 순간.
Right now, even though it doesn't feel that nice, but okie dokie.
Until the morning, 머릿속에 you kept reminding me about last night. 아무 말도 할 수 없는 걸 너가 떠난 후로 난 Feels like I'm surfing 네 맘에 파도에 빠질 것 같아
Ebony,
Into you I wanna die 네 몸속에 I wanna hide If you don't have the answers now Into you just let me die Last night in my eyes
okay.
점점 멀어져 Last night in my
Y'all have
eyes
to excuse my voice. I sound
참을
horrible.
수가 없잖아
But I figured I'd get on and do my intentions instead of in the morning, they're in the afternoon. I am literally just getting out of bed. Hey, Millennium Bookworm. How are you? Oh, thank you for the lights.
Let me out. Feels like I'm
In case y'all didn't know, this house is now COVID. Oh, yeah. Awesome. Hey, Raquel, my beautiful. I guess I need to put my camera on. long story short, I have COVID. Hey, hey, hey. And I didn't even go anywhere. Like, I don't leave the house and haven't left the house. But hubby's job, like, everybody in his department got COVID, and of course he brought it home. But with that being said, we are vaccinated, so it's supposedly not supposed to be that bad. But I think it hits everybody different, because when I say I feel like crap, I feel like crap. Thank you for the hugs. Thank you. I love my hair too. I'm actually gonna be taking this out probably the end of next month. I'm thinking the end of next month maybe. But I feel like death warmed over. Like my fever just broke like maybe 45 minutes ago, and I just rolled out of bed. Like, I got up early this morning because I did have to get on the computer for work to do some stuff. Then I got right back in bed, and then I got out of bed, and I'm just now getting out of bed. Thank you for the likes. I love it. Thank you, thank you. I can't do it with both hands. I'm like, I don't even know what I'm doing with my hands right now. Well, this is the first thing I've eaten, if you want to call it food. It's a smoothie. There's honey down there at the bottom. Ooh, you've had it twice? Yikes. Yeah. And I don't even go anywhere. Like, our food gets delivered, groceries get delivered. But again, like my hubby's job, they changed their policy. Originally, the guys were leaving through the shop, so they didn't have to go through the store. And then they changed it and said that they all had to go through the main door. And I think, that's how he got it, because he had to walk around all those people. Because, some people mask up, others don't. And everybody treats it like it's just like this, not this thing until it happens to them. And we weren't ever treating it like it wasn't a thing. Like, I knew it was a thing. But luckily my grandson doesn't have it. He's not here. So there's that. And my son's not here either. It feels good to be like, and I still have my taste. I just have everything else. I just have all the other symptoms. Like, obviously the coughing, the fever, the fatigue, the body aches and pains. It feels like the worst case of the flu ever. No vomiting, thank goodness. Knock on wood. But the cough is what's really jacking me up, y'all. And it doesn't help that I have pleurisy, which is like an inflammation of the lungs. It only acts up sometimes, not all the time. And it hasn't acted up in years, actually, but I feel like with the COVID now that I might have to deal with. Do you see BTS? They're on my wall, yes. This is mostly EXO though and Super M, but yeah, actually BTS, I have them but you can't see them, but BTS is on my wall. It's mostly EXO, like that's Baekhyun up there at the top with the hair, and then that's Kai, and then that's Baekhyun. That whole door is dedicated to Baekhyun, and then that white thing up there, that's Super M. And then along the bookcase is all EXO. And NCT is up there too. But yeah, so that's it. That's the thing. Okay, let's do these intentions, y'all. Remember, I'm not a spiritual advisor, nor do I pretend to be one. These are just intentions that I get. You can like them if they apply to you or not. Again, thank you so much for all the love. I appreciate it. And hopefully I don't go into a coughing fit. Oh, there's a heart. Where'd that heart come from? That's not on my wall. Oh, it's like tips for going live or something. I don't know what that's all about. But okay. So let's do the Universe Has My Back card. Here's the card that I got for the Universe Has My Back. I already cut the cards, and you have to excuse my office. I haven't had time to clean because I haven't been feeling that great. And my nose ring is going to kill me with a little piece sticking out there. Okay. So. Oh, Stray Kids. I love Stray Kids. Yeah. I don't have any biases on Stray Kids, though. I just like their music. Right now, my bias is Kai. Baekhyun's in the military, so I'll love him when he comes back. Okay. So the universe has my back card says, I always trust the direction of the universe and know I'm being guided. I guess I gotta trust the universe that I was supposed to get sick. I don't know. It just is what it is. Okay. And then I still have to do my spread for today. I didn't even do that this morning. My smoothie is good. It's nutrients. Okay, moon card. Here's the moon card for today. I actually like this one with the crows. I trust the mystery of life. Okay, so we've got trusting the direction the universe is leading us to, and then I trust the mysteries of life, and this is 28. Remember, y'all, I can't read. I mean, I can, but I can't. Let's see what 28 is all about. 28 is all about mystery. That's on page 77. Okay, luckily this is a short one, so that's a good thing for me and my voice. Let me just take some more of my little smoothie here. Okay, so mystery. I trust the mystery of life. The unknown can sometimes be unsettling, even when we prep and plan. The future is unpredictable. When we realize that the mystery is the magic of life filled with fertile possibility, we can approach it with trust rather than fear. Raven has arrived to remind you to trust the mystery, the unknown realm, and the deep inquiry. She is a bird of mysticism and magic, birth and death, shadow and light, and the messenger between them all. Oh, I sound horrible. Oh, my throat. Let go and surrender so that your energy can flow more freely and your ability to trust can expand. You don't have to fix, solve, or have all the answers today. The magical mystery and the innocent wonder of life is something to celebrate rather than fear. I like that. That's actually pretty good stuff. So let's see what the ritual is. The ritual is to trust your flow. Again, I am not a spiritual advisor. Don't do this if it doesn't apply to you. Don't do it at all. Like, this is, it's just me sharing. This ritual will move energy, awaken trust, and build confidence in the dark. You can choose to do this in silence or play music that brings you inward. Perform the ritual for 11 minutes or more. If at night, turn out all the lights. If need be, light one small candle. Yeah, I'd have to light a candle because I was scared of the dark. I'm not even gonna lie. We sleep with a little mini nightlight because Tigress is scared of the dark. If in the day, wear a blindfold to block out the light. You can use a scarf. Choose what feels best for this ritual. Using your senses, hands, feet, and breath, slowly move, dance, and walk in the dark throughout your space. Remain grounded and in tune with your breath the entire time. Feel all that arises and allow your psychic and intuitive abilities to guide and speak through your movements. If any discomfort arises, repeat the mantra, I trust the mystery of life, and continue on. Close this ritual with a child's pose, resting here for a moment. Oh, hey, fur baby, your account got banned. Ooh, not nice. The journal, resting here for a moment. Then journal or meditate on your experience and your relationship to mystery. So, today's cards were good cards. We got the Trust the Mysteries of Life, and always trust the direction of the universe and know that you're being guided. These are two good cards today. I don't understand. Hey, Chris. Raquel says she loves ravens. Ravens are the best, aren't they? They're nice birds. I have always wanted a raven tattoo. I just never got one yet. I guess I should add to my collection since I'm already tatted up. I have birds on my arms, but they're not, and you guys can't even see them, so I don't even know why I'm trying to show it to you. I have birds on my arms, but you can't really see. Oh, well, I hope you're okay, well, I guess you are okay if you're on. I'm scared to ask how the car got wrecked. Hopefully, everybody involved is okay. But, yeah. Oh, I've only been on 15 minutes. I did good today, y'all. I did so good. My voice is going in and out, in and out, in and out. Ion, love Chloe. Oh, hi, Chloe. I hope I said that right. Oh, and for the Stray Kids lover, this is my bias right now. The Polaroid of Kai. This came in his Peaches album. And it's nice because it's like legit a Polaroid. So I feel like, oh, you took this just for me. I know I'm silly, y'all. Y'all just ignore it. Oh, you love them since Edgar Allan Poe's poem, The Raven. I actually have the scarf and the hand gloves, and I've got some tea tree towels. If I had bottoms on, I'd get up and show you, but I don't, because remember, I just got out of bed. And I've got Edgar Allan Poe's Complete Tales and Poems right there. It's about that thick of a book. He's a really good storyteller. The Telltale Heart is a really good one. I'm sorry, guys. My head is itching. Yeah, that's where I got mine from. I got them from Story Arts. And I love it, especially. And I even got the one for Alice in Wonderland. And that one's sitting over there, too. I know you guys can't see it, but it's, like, sitting over there. Oh, my head was itching. But, yeah, Edgar Allan Poe is the dude. So is... Oh, my God, I've got so many writers up here. But, yeah, I love Edgar. I'll have to check, and I'll check my messages and see the pictures. But I'm glad you're okay. I hope you stay okay. Oh my goodness, I have over 1,000 hearts. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Yeah, Edgar is the best. Like I said, if I had bottoms on, I'd go and get it for you guys and show you, but I ain't got no bottoms. Lost the bottoms. Because my kid isn't here, so, you know, I get to live freely and do what I do. I hope everybody is prepared for the New Year's. I like some of Will's stuff. I'm not a huge fan of Shakespeare. I'm not. I like the dark Victorian stuff, you know, Bram Stoker's Dracula, Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. Right, Raquel? You're so right. She said, let your freak flag fly. It's just me and the man here. Like, we're getting to experience it just being the two of us, even though we're both sick. But yeah, I like the darker stuff, you know, Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, Bram Stoker's Dracula, Edgar. Oh my God, and The Metamorphosis by Kafka. Did you guys ever have to read that book? That book was amazing. Shakespeare doesn't get your literary spirit going. Yeah, you know, there's something about dude, like, I get the whole star-crossed lovers thing, right? And then I even liked, what is it? The one where the chick pretends to be a dude. and then falls in love with the count or the prince or whatever. I can't remember what the name of it is, but I guess the most notary one that we'll remember from Shakespeare. Oh, Hamlet. I liked Hamlet. And Othello. I take that back. I liked Othello too. But other than that, like, yeah, whatever. Oh, and who wrote the Canterbury Tales? Wasn't that Chaucer? I think Chaucer wrote the Canterbury Tales. I like the Canterbury Tales. I thought that was hilarious. A lot of people, when I say it's hilarious, they look at me like I'm funny. But I thought the Canterbury Tales was hilarious. I laughed the entire time. I don't know if that's a bad thing or a good thing or what, but I did. I laughed a lot. Um, oh my God. Okay, so have you guys watched Sweet Home yet on Netflix? Oh, your college mascot came from them? Oh, okay. I was a mascot in high school. Oh, I was. I legit was the mascot in high school my senior year. Um, so Sweet Home, I have all 12 books in the series now. And the last set came with these really cool cards, which I absolutely love. If you have not seen Sweet Home yet, y'all are missing out. Y'all need to go watch this on Netflix. This show is legit, and season 2 is in the works. That dog is tripping. My dog is tripping. So yeah, it came with these really cool cards, and there's like even some writing on the back. And because I got the last sets in the box copy, or the last set in the box set. There's 12 books. Oh, Raquel, you've got to see Sweet Home. It's a monster movie. That's the only way I can describe it. It's not zombies. It's legit a monster movie, but it's so good. So good. Oh yeah, The Count of Monte Cristo was really good. Who did The Count of Monte Cristo? I can't think of the author's name, but I read the book and I love the book better than any of the adaptations in the movies. I don't know why, I just did. But if you haven't seen Sweet Home on Netflix, definitely check it out. It's so good. So good. This one braid is like bothering me. I don't know why though. Yes, you've got to see it. It's really good. Oh, yeah. Is it Alexander Dumas or Alexander Dumont? I don't remember. I guess I could look it up, huh? I could. Mm. The Count of Monte Cristo. Yeah, Alexander Dumas. It's Dumas. Yes. Didn't he also do hold on. Before I stick my foot in my mouth. I know he was a French writer. And some people will tell you that yeah, he did. The Three Musketeers. And Alexander Dumas was a black dude, y'all. In case y'all didn't know. He really was. He doesn't look like it though. Looks like he could have passed, but once you get down into it, dude was black. But he was a French writer. I couldn't think of it, yeah, but dang, he had a group of kids. He had 1, 2, 3. He had 4. Well, 4. They just all had really long names. Yes, Alexander Dumas was. All right, later. Alexander Dumas was really good. So I liked the Count of Monte Cristo. I was not a fan of the Three Musketeers. I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all. Like, when I had to read that book in high school, I was like, why are you doing this to me? I don't care. But I can't believe that was his most notable work, was the Three Musketeers. I was not a fan of the Three Musketeers. Is that sad? How many of y'all like the Three Musketeers? Did you like it? I didn't like it. Oh, he wrote a book called The Black Count. The Black Tulip. Oh, I didn't know he wrote George's. Ooh. Okay, now The Man in the Iron Mask, didn't that like cross over with the Three Musketeers? Right? And when, as I'm saying this, when I say The Man in the Iron Mask, I'm only thinking of Leonardo DiCaprio. Y'all excuse me for the coffee. It's part of COVID. Alexander Dumas. So he did The Three Musketeers. That was his first book. The Count of Monte Cristo. 20 years after. 10 years later, The Black Tulip. La Reine Margot. La Dame de Montsoreau, and El Hombre, The Queen's Necklace. Oh, well, I guess El Hombre is The Man in the Iron Mask. The Queen's Necklace, The Two Dianas, George's, and he did the Corsican Brothers. Oh my God! So I like the Corsican Brothers. I didn't even know he did the Corsican Brothers. Did you guys ever see the Corsican Brothers with Cheech and Chong? No? Probably doesn't even ring a bell. You guys are probably like, what? Cheech and Chong did the Corsican Brothers? Oh my God, they so did. Oh, this was a novella. Yeah, Cheech and Chong, I guess it was kind of like a satire on the Corsican Brothers. Two conjoined brothers who, though separated at birth, can still feel each other's physical distress. Yeah, it was Cheech and Chong. Yeah, I've only seen it with Leonardo DiCaprio, but I had no idea that he did George's or the Corsican Twins. And George's was also turned into a movie, and then so was the Corsican Twins. Hold on, let me see who did George's. Or maybe it was a play. No, maybe it was a play. It might have been a play, but I remember George's. I just don't remember it being Alexander Dumas. You have the book The Man in the Iron Mask, but haven't read it. Yeah, I have some books like that too that I have and I haven't read. Like when my dad passed away, there was a poetry book that he had called Wings of Silver. And when I looked it up, because I couldn't find it in his stash, I looked it up and I ended up getting that book and then two other books written by the same authors. Chris, hey Chris. Chris is on. I thought you were on Twitch. Did you go? You were on TikTok now? You switched up? Let me go back one. I'm on the computer with no sound. Oh, he had a whole bunch of other books. Hold on. Let's see. So, the Corsican Brothers, The Night of Saint something, Balsamo, The Magician, The Conspirators, The Memoirs of a Physician. Can we just get a list? I just want the list. Let's get a list of books from Alexander Dumas. Dude was writing. He was getting his right on. Like all the time. Okay, so yeah, he's got a lot. The 45, The Regent's Daughter, The Countess of Charny, The Companion, The Wolf Leader. This guy wrote a lot of books. He wrote a lot of books. He was a noble, he had time. Okay, what's Gleam? Millennial Bookworms, you said you just finished Gleam. What is that? I'm curious because I know you be reading the good stuff. Thank you for the likes. Thank you. He had a lot of. No, he did not. The Nutcracker and the Mouse King. That was Alexander Dumas. Oh, in the Plated Prisoner series, the first. That's the one where the chick is made out of gold, right? Oh, nice. I just barely got edits back for New Beginnings. Well, I didn't barely get them back. I got them back, I think, Monday. And I haven't started them yet because I've been feeling like trash. Yeah, he did. He did the Nutcracker and the Mouse King. Dude had a great imagination. Now I'm gonna go on like this whole Alexander Dumas kick. How did we end up talking about Alexander Dumas? Oh, Ravens. I haven't read them all. Not even close. I've only probably read maybe 3, I think. 1,000 Ghosts. Ooh, that sounds interesting. I don't know why, but I just thought of. Oh yeah, because he wrote The Count of Monte Cristo. Haha, we just went on a tangent. I don't know why, but I was thinking about Alice Walker, and do you guys remember? So for those of you guys who've read The Color Purple, that book touched me in the wrong type of way. I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't a fan of The Color Purple, although I did watch the movie. But the one book that really really threw me for a loop and kind of opened my eyes to stuff that still be happening was Possessing the Secret of Joy. When I read Possessing the Secret of Joy by Alice Walker, I was like, what in the actual fudge is happening? Okay, so The Color Purple for me was, I enjoyed the movie more than I enjoyed the book, obviously. And it wasn't because I thought the movie was better than the book. I think that the way that I understand why she wrote the book the way she did with the dialect and stuff, because that's how they were speaking then. It just was hard for me to get through. But when I read Possessing the Secret of Joy, OMG. Okay, Beloved was another one. You're not even lying about. Beloved was another hard one to swallow. But when I read Possessing the Secret of Joy, my whole world was shook. The fact that it didn't even occur to me back then that stuff like that happened, and that just shows how naive a person can be. I knew that bad things happen in the world, but I had no idea that people were doing that. like at all. Like I was completely flabbergasted. Like so much so that I thought that the book was like a joke, and then I was like, this is Alice Walker we're talking about. Let me look this up and see. And I was like, dude, they really do female circumcision. Like, what in the actual fudge is that all about? And yeah, that hurt my feelings a lot. Can you imagine if that happened? Okay, that's how I felt about The Color Purple. Taya. She's, and I hope I said your name right. You have to be ready for it. You really do. You really do. And I'll be the first to admit, like, after I read Possessing the Secrets of Joy, it took me a while to pick up any more of her books. Like, that's how shook I was. I was like, And I mean, I get it. When people write stuff like that, when they, like, get deep and in the trenches and just, do all that stuff, okay, I get it. But sometimes I feel like, why are you gonna mess up my joy? Like, you have to be mentally prepared to read that book, and I was not prepared at all, like in the slightest. I wasn't ready. And right after I read that, I read this other book. She's Come Undone. I forget who that's by. Give me a second. Let me look it up. And I know it won like a prize or something. She's Come Undone. It was by Wally Lamb. And it's basically about this teenage girl, Dolores. I think that's her name. I think her name is Dolores. I can't remember if her name was Dolores or not. Basically, this teenage girl, she's, overweight. And she just like goes through this whole transformation. She eventually learns to love herself and, not to like have all this animosity towards people. So right after I read Possessing the Secrets of Joy, that was like the next book that I hit up, which was, and actually they both came out in the same year in 92. So that was the next book that I read. And even though I think because I read Possessing the Secrets of Joy, even though She's Come Undone is nowhere near as bad, I was able to like get into the book more. And that's when I went on this whole little trip of just like reading these two real books. I called them, they were just too real to be real books. Because she comes undone was sad, like the way she grew up, the way she was treated, and then she just basically hated herself and life and people. And then just to watch her go through the transformation, it was a good story. Which book did you have and love the movie, Raquel? Was it The Color Purple? Beloved? I couldn't. Let me tell you. So I actually saw the movie before I read the book. So I was just a teeny bit prepared. But as you know, the books are always better than the movies, in my opinion. And sometimes they're the same, it depends. But the book, yeah, I wasn't ready for the book, like, at all. Oh, The Color Purple, yeah. I like the movie The Color Purple. I just couldn't get down with the book. And it was like the dialect and stuff. It's easier to listen. And I probably would have did better if I had audio back then, or if they had, I don't know, did they have, how long has audio been out? I have no idea because I'm not a huge audio person, but I probably would have enjoyed it better if I had listened to it versus trying to read it. Yep, I read the Joy Luck Club, and I've seen the Joy Luck Club. That book was hard too. It was emotional, eye opener for me as well. Okay, so yeah, The Color Purple wouldn't have been in audio back in the days. What they called books on tape back then? I don't even know. My nose is out of control. The Joy Luck Club was actually really good and sad, but it was good. Mm. Books on tape. I don't know if The Color Purple was a book on tape or not. I couldn't tell you because I wasn't into the audio. I'm still not into the audio. Yeah, all the cassette tapes. Okay, since we're on the topic of books. Oh, would you watch Beloved or The Color Purple? It's gonna rain on your head, Harpo. You told Harpo to beat me? um, okay, I read Flowers in the Attic when I wasn't even a teenager. I think I was like 9 years old. Oh, Joy Luck Club. I read Flowers in the Attic. Dude, I was 9 when I read Flowers in the Attic. I didn't even know there was such a thing called incest until I read Flowers in the Attic. And the book was way, way, way more detailed than the movie ever could have been. That whole series was a drama of dramas in and of itself. Who wrote that too? What's her name? Victoria something? Flowers. V.C. Andrews. I think it started with a V. Oh my god, they actually made more than one movies for Flowers in the Attic? Eek. There's a foreign film collection on Amazon. I had no idea there was more than one. I thought they only did the one. Jeez. Yeah, V.C. Andrews, I think she has some issues, y'all, that she didn't want to share with us. But, I mean, she got it. Okay. Here's the thing. Here's something. Now, for us writers, have you noticed now that they tell us that they don't want books with incest, right? But yet we have V.C. Andrews. We had what was it? V.C. Andrews did incest. And what's the dude's name that did okay, hold on. I gotta look it up because I can't think of his name off the top of my head. R.R. Martin, George R.R. Martin. We're her bread and butter. Yeah, like, ooh wee. Yeah, I only saw the first movie for Flowers in the Attic. I didn't even know that there was like 3 other movies that came after that. I'm kind of shocked. I used to have all the Game of Thrones, and now I don't have them anymore. I took them to Books A Million, and I gave them back. I wish I would have kept them. Okay, so who did the Nancy Drew stories? I never did. I didn't do Nancy Drew. I didn't do Hardy Boys. I did not do sorry. I did not do Sweet Valley High. What was the other one? So you had Nancy Drew, the Hardy Boys, Sweet Valley High. What was the other one? I did do Beverly Cleary. Like, I love the Ramona books. But I did not do Nancy Drew, Sweet Valley High, the Hardy Boys. There was another one that was really popular when we were growing up as kids. My sister did Sweet Valley High. Oh my god. She was like all into Sweet Valley High. I couldn't get into Sweet Valley High. What was it? Well, there was another series that was popular like in the 80s, early 90s. I just dated myself. Oh my goodness, I can't think. What was it? Sweet Valley High, the Hardy Boys, Nancy Drew. Ah, yeah, Babysitter's Club. That's the other one. I've read a couple of Babysitter's Club ones, but I've read more. I did Beverly Cleary. I did Ray Bradbury, The Secret of Nim, James and the Giant Peach. The Secret of Nim, those books, woo, those were mine. Those were so good. I was reading a lot of Stephen King back then too. Yeah, my mom let me read Stephen King. I remember when I checked out The Stand and I got the one that's like 1,000 pages, and I was thinking to myself, I'm never gonna finish this book. I finished it in like 2.5 days. I just sat. It was a summer read for me. I just sat down in my room. Only came out to go to the bathroom, eat, and shower. But I spent 2.5 days in my room reading The Stand. Oh my god, that was such a good book. So yeah. Oh, Anne Martin. Okay. I didn't read a lot of Anne Martin books. I think let me see. Before I lie. Let me just make sure. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, she did the Babysitter's Club. So I only read a little bit of her stuff. Like a little bit of the Babysitter's Club. But back then, when that stuff was coming out, I was legit doing Secret of Nim, James and the Giant Peach, Beverly Cleary, Stephen King, V.C. Andrews, blah blah blah, Interview with a Vampire, and there was one book, Charlotte's Web, right? I did Charlotte's Web. And then I read like a lot of like Anne of Green Gables, The Little Women. One of my very favorite books, and I actually have it up here, is The Magic Garden. Victoria Holt was another one of my favorite ones. Yeah, R.L. Stine, Christopher Pike, R.L. Stine, yep. And then in the 90s, even though I was an adult-ish, Captain Underpants. Oh, and I did like a lot of comic books too. So, you know, Superman, Batman, Spider-Man, Fantastic Four. And of course, why can't I think of the name? I can see X-Men. I could like see the emblem in my head, but I couldn't picture the name. Raquel, Babysitter's Club. Hey, Babysitter's Club. Didn't they make a movie on the Babysitter's Club? Okay, and of course, I don't know if your parents did this to you, but mine did. I had to watch the after school show programs on ABC. I think that was the channel, and it would come on like at 3 o'clock or 3:30. You guys remember? And I just remember the one on the teen pregnancy, bullying the chick that had bulimia. Those, like, whatever happened to those shows? They don't do stuff like that no more. My mom made me watch the after school programs. Oh yeah, Degrassi. Y'all know Drake is from Degrassi, right? He was in the wheelchair. I won't admit this out loud, but Power Rangers. Ren and Stimpy, right? And then remember when MTV had Liquid Television? That's how I watched Aeon Flux. I actually have the entire season of Aeon Flux because that show was the business. What else? There was a lot of shows. Growing up as kids, my fever is trying to come back, y'all. Hated Degrassi, but still watched it faithfully. It was one of those shows love to hate. My baby sister, is the one that got me into Degrassi. Oh, do you guys remember the show where all the adults are dead and only the kids survived, and it was like post-apocalyptic? I can see the girls in my head, and I can see the guys in my head. And I think they filmed it like in New Zealand or something. The Tribe. Anybody watch The Tribe? Did anybody watch The Tribe? Like, that was my show. Like, now that I'm looking at it, I want to see if they have it on DVD. The Tribe. Do you guys remember The Tribe? Did anybody watch The Tribe, or was I the only one? Was I the only one that watched The Tribe? There were 6 seasons, and it came out in '99. Ooh, I was an adult by then. It's on Amazon Prime. Hey! I don't know what it was, but The Tribe was really good. Like, it was really good. Oh my goodness. And I love the 2 sisters. The 2 sisters who ended up marrying the dude in the wheelchair. Or was it 3 of them? I think it was 3 of them. The Tribe. It's on Amazon Prime. See, you shouldn't have told me that. Because now I'm going to watch it. I didn't realize there were 6 seasons. Wow. Yeah, The Tribe was really good. It was 3? It says on here that there's 6 seasons. Hold on. Dun 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 dun. Yeah. 1995, sci-fi, 6 seasons. Maybe to them it's 6 seasons, and maybe they squeezed it all into 3. I don't know. Okay, now on here it says number of series 5. Series 1, series 2 through 5. Meryl Cassie, she was the one that played Ebony. I wonder what they're doing now. Trudy, I remember Trudy. Oh, 3 sisters? Yeah. Yeah, I just remember them. It was 3 sisters, right? Yeah. Why was The Tribe canceled? As the cast grew older, the broadcaster felt that the series was outgrowing its original premise, and The Tribe was canceled after series 5. Oh, because they weren't little people anymore. They were growing up. Makes sense. Makes sense. Oh yeah. So Raquel, if you ever get down, if you like to watch older stuff, old shows that have horrible no CGIs. There was no CGI in The Tribe. It's actually a pretty good show. Oh my god, guys. It's been so fun talking to you guys. I didn't even realize it's like 3 o'clock. I've almost been on here for an hour. I think this is probably one of the longest ones that I've done, with the exception of when I play Genshin. And I need to get up because I gotta go potty. And I can't put you guys on hold because I don't have no bottoms on. Y'all don't want to see all that. It's not pretty. So I'm gonna go potty, and then I'm gonna lay down. Oh, thank you so much for the rose. Oh, I got a rose. Yay. Oh my god, I had over 1,000 likes. Ooh, yay. All right, people. You guys have an amazing day today. If I don't jump on before the new year, I probably will, though. Happy New Year. Have a great one. Bye, guys. Dun, dun. Bye, Raquel. I'll see you soon.